what about somebody on your team? Like, if they started from ground zero, like, how are you building people up on your team to be successful just like you? Like, what are you doing?
So, I mean, I'm taking through my 6 weeks training.
Okay.
And in that 6 weeks training, of course, I'm teaching them how to file returns, business returns, how to make the money. And I feel like my main thing that I teach them that help them is the marketing.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like without marketing, I mean, you have no business.
Right.
If you're not putting it out to the world who you are, marketing your business, how would people know to come to you?
Indeed.
This is the Stamp Podcast for entrepreneurs. Stamped and delivered, finessing the bill, now they all reconsider. I made my own lane, got a mean middle finger, give a damn what you think. We don't need opinions, and that's real. We don't play about the business. This is different just between the boys and the men. This is Stamp Podcast, get the bag, get the bread. Ain't no slack, ain't no chill, and you know it's still all money in. Gotta be 100 mil M's.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Stamp Podcast. This is not a regular episode. I got my wife here with me today. She built a 7-figure tax business from ground up. And today, we just not going to be talking about entrepreneurship. We're going to be talking about the breakthroughs, arguments, business. We're going to talk about all of it, the raw and uncut, okay? And I want her to introduce herself.
Hello, I'm happy to be here. I am Felicia Petit, like he said, 7-figure tax owner or tax company. CEO of J Million Tax Services. And yeah, I mean, like he said, I'm a God-fearing woman, mother of 2, and of course a wife. And I love what I do.
Okay. I'm glad you're here, baby. I'm glad
to be here. I'm glad that I'm your first guest.
Yeah. So let's be honest. Without having you being a first guest, the podcast Stamp wouldn't even became originated. So we got to have the originators, the original OGs on here first, just to show people what they really mean to be stamped. Like, and show them what we mean when we say stamp.
Of course, yourself too. You're definitely stamped. You should let these people know exactly who you are as well.
This is the introduction to the podcast. I'm Jay Sean. I'm also a 7-figure earner. I'm into real estate, stocks, credit, business funding, and personal funding. I'm the reason I can stamp someone because I done did it all. And I show real receipts. Every time I drop something, I show real receipts. Yeah. I'm not saying, oh, no, they did this or they did this. I'm showing you exactly what I did and how I did it. I show real receipts. Success show receipts. And that's what we do here. So, like I said, welcome to the Stamp Podcast, man. And right here, we got the beautiful 7-figure earner, Felicia Petit. Let me ask you this. Before the fame, before the 7 figures, before you got the Cybertruck, before you got the nice house, before you came the mogul you is in the tax industry, who was you before? Who was Felicia?
Before everything, I feel like I was more of a person that was more reserved. I was cool with working the 9 to 5s. I mean, that's pretty much all. I was pretty reserved, and I really wasn't into the business world like that at first.
Right. But you always been a hustler, though.
I always, like I said, whether it was me being into the 9 to 5 world or whatever it was, I was always a hustler.
Right.
Always trying to get to it. Whatever it was, I was trying to get to it. Okay. So putting a business in front of me, it really wasn't hard because a hustler going to do what they have to do to make whatever it is in front of them work.
Right. Through your journeys, through everything, like just in life, give me a time to where you was like, dang, it's just hard right now. Like, I gotta have faith or I gotta have hope or whatever it is that got you, that something that got you through that, because we all think we just go straight to the top through this journey when we just starting out. Everybody want to earn 7 figures or make 7 figures in a company. But in that journey of the person that you became, what was one point in time you was like that you went down and you have to go back up?
Okay, so I can start by a time we both can remember. I feel like we had lost everything, money wise. Something happened to where we had to move in with your mom and everything. So it's like we were starting over from scratch. Mm-hmm. We didn't have a home. We had a car. We always kept cars, but we still didn't have anywhere to live because we was living with your mom. So I had to really
endure.
Yeah, and I was pregnant. I was probably like 5 months pregnant,
yep.
No home. And, I'm like, man, when you're pregnant, I don't know if it's like this for everybody else, but when I'm about to have a kid, I don't know. It's just something in me that want to go harder.
Right.
We end up losing all of our money. So it was like we can't even make that move.
Right.
So I'm like, man, that's when I had to depend on that faith that we talking about.
Yeah.
I had to have that faith.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, we ain't got no money. Baby girl finna be here.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just want everything right, especially for when she comes.
Yeah.
So that's a time, and that really built us right there. You might not feel like it, but I feel like it built us right there.
100%. I agree with that, because that was a time, just to go back on that story and to reflect a little bit, you were still smiling. And I was like, I was going crazy about that.
You were.
I was like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what?
And you were asking me, why are you still smiling? And you were just like, man, you know,
I messed up.
You helping me get through it, because you just sitting here smiling.
Yeah.
And I'm over here going through it, but you're smiling.
Yeah.
So you really you helping me get through this.
Facts.
By smiling. So that was a time that built us.
Yeah.
I had to stick to the faith.
So let me ask you a question. Which one do you lean towards the most, if you had to pick one? Hope or faith?
Faith. Because I just feel like without faith, you don't have anything. And what they say, all you need is a faith of what, a mustard seed?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
All right.
I'm always lean towards faith. And
But
not hope, because hope is you hoping something happen. You hoping. No, I have the faith. I know it's going to happen.
Okay. But hope is the essence of faith. That's what I love your definition of that. But hope is the essence of faith. It don't get done without the hope. Like, you got to be hoping for something. If you lose hope, like, you can't even have faith if you ain't got hope. That was a setup question, because you so detailed and so well rounded. You know, I was trying to trick you up a little bit, but you so smart. You almost made me change my answer with hope.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm thinking is like, hoping is like you just wishing for something to happen. And I looked at it as fate. You know it's going to happen.
Talk about the grind. Before we go into the details about like what it takes to become a 7-figure earner of a tech company, talk about the grind, the dedication that go into that.
So much grind and dedication has to be had when you going into entrepreneurship, business, CEO. You know what I'm saying? The grind for me, like I said, growing up, I always just had it in me. Whether it was me starting off at a 9 to 5, whatever it was, I always kept me a job. I always kept me a hustle, whatever it was. So, I mean, the grind and hustle was easy for me. The discipline is hard. Nobody really talks about how hard it is to be disciplined. You know, those sitting back, maybe not getting your hair done, maybe a month or two, so that you can save money to invest into a business or whatever it is. People don't talk about that type of discipline that you have to have, you know, with that grind and hustle.
When you think of discipline, what comes to your mind? Because you got people think of discipline. Oh, I woke up and I did this. That ain't discipline. What about being disciplined with your financials?
Holding back on the needs and the wants. You know, you're holding back on those wants and, you know, using your finances for needs. So a lot of people don't want to do that. They get the money, like I said, those taking off breaks, getting your hair done for probably a month or two. People be like, no, I have to, get my hair done. So those finances towards their hair, they will use it towards the hair instead of holding that.
I got you.
You know, holding it back to put it towards the business.
So look, I know I'm just like asking you all type of questions. We do this every day.
I might be a little nervous, but I'm
but ain't no need to be nervous. You is you. Like, it's one of none, for real. That's why you the first guest.
Hey, you know, I always feel comfortable around you. Yeah. It's just, you know.
I'm nervous. I'm the one sweating. I'm the one sweating. You got me over here sweating. Let's take this a little step further. This is what Stamp really about. So you done did it for yourself, and then you done also helped other people make money. Not just yourself though. That's what I love about my wife. That's what I really, really, truly, deeply love about her, because she really want to help other people too, and she gonna do it the right way. So talk about that. That's what really make you Stamp, because you didn't only do it for yourself, you also did it for other people. Like, that's so. Let me go into detail with this. Like, that's so much. I'm gonna give you your flowers right here, because you deserve your flowers, like, on a big platform. Seriously. So it's like when I walk into that room and I be seeing you with people that you help get to the next level and they believing in themselves, it's just like I'm going into a room where I pay so much money to be into, and I know the feeling that they have. And I'm like, look at my wife, like, she built this, she did that. I know you like to help people. So let me ask you this. How can I start a tax company today?
To start a tax company?
And how long does it take? How can I start one, and how long does it take?
All you need to start up your own tax business is a PTIN number. And if it's your own business, you'll need an EFIN number.
Okay.
EFIN. You'll need that number as well. The EFIN does take about 45 to 60 days to acquire, but as far as your PTIN number, you can acquire that same day. And, you know, get you a software, file your tax returns through a software.
Okay. And
that's what I provide. I provide software for people because, some people are looking to get in the tax business and they don't know where to start, just like how you're asking me. I let them know, hey, you come over here, get this software.
I can just have a PTIN or an EFIN in a software, and now I'm good to start filing taxes. Do I need a certificate or anything to do taxes?
You don't need
a license or anything?
No, sir. I mean, I see most people call themselves a certified tax professional, but there's no real certification that you have to obtain to be a tax professional.
Gotcha. Okay. What about somebody on your team? Like, if they started from ground zero, like, how are you building people up on your team to be successful just like you? Like, what are you doing?
So, I mean, I'm taking through my 6 weeks training.
Okay.
And in that 6 weeks training, of course, I'm teaching them how to file returns, business returns, how to make the money. And I feel like my main thing that I teach them that help them is the marketing.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like without marketing, I mean, you have no business.
Right.
If you're not putting it out to the world, who you are, marketing your business, how would people know to come to you?
Indeed. Let's go through that of marketing a little bit.
I love talking about marketing because, I mean, it's what helps your business keep running. Right,
definitely. And so many people, they think it's supposed to be handed to them. Like, oh, I don't got to market. They gonna know who I am after I make a post. I used to think that way. I'm not saying that I didn't think that way. I used to think that way a long time ago. Like, I'm the biggest person. I don't got to market. Everything just gonna come to me as soon as I make a post. Everybody gonna come to me. Man, these people don't know us. These people don't know nothing you got going if you ain't marketing yourself.
Exactly. And that's where a mentor comes into play to check you right there. Like, nobody's going to know you or come to you just because you made one post. No, I'm telling you, I'm giving you the exact steps that I did to reach the type of success I have. I'm giving you the blueprint. All you need to bring is your hustle. And that's what I tell my girls. I'm giving you the blueprint. Just bring your hustle.
And I'm not going to lie. I love when y'all say blueprint. I'm not going to lie, but I like you giving them a skill. Because you giving somebody a real skill. Like, I seen you make the money. I seen the screen. I seen the bank statements. I seen the wires.
I get what you're saying. Once a person learns a skill,
once they learn it, they can nobody can take that from them. They can't unlearn that. Like, it's cool for you to give them the blueprint. They get the blueprint, some shit change.
Right.
But you got a skill like basketball. You gotta learn how to dribble, pass, shoot. You don't get out. You don't.
From you.
They can't take that from you. But you don't get all that at the same time. You go through a stage. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but I love that though.
I feel you though.
I love
definitely
that.
Giving these girls a skill to implement. Now that they have the skill, nobody can take it from them. And like, now I'm giving them the blueprint as well to follow the exact steps to reach that type of success, or even reach. See, that's the thing about me, and I'm not trying to boast myself.
No, go ahead. Pop your shit. I could cuss. pop your. And I don't even cuss, but they said I can. They said I can on my network. So pop your shit.
The thing about me is I want my girls to reach higher success than me. I'm not here to keep you at a level or right up under me or worry about how good you're doing if you're going to surpass me. No, I want you to. That's why I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you what to do. I'm giving you how to.
You giving them a real system.
A real system. I'm not here to gatekeep. I tell them all this. I'm not here to gatekeep. I'm here to be a real tax mentor and help you guys reach that level of success that you're trying to reach.
Right.
That's one thing about me as a tax mentor. I'm here to actually help these girls reach their goals. I'm scared. A lot of people don't do one-on-ones. They feel like, oh, you got this group training.
But you know why people don't do one-on-ones? Some people don't know enough.
They don't know enough, or they feel like they don't want to give that much time to a person.
Right. And sometimes you doing the one-on-ones yourself, not even your team leads. Most times you doing those just you.
One-on-ones is just me because...
So you really pouring into your team.
I'm pouring into these girls.
Like, they actually get a one-on-one. How much they pay to get access to a one-on-one?
Okay, so when somebody comes to me and they want to learn taxes, I let them know, you pay this fee of $300, you're going to get access to a one-on-one.
Okay.
You're going to get access to my self-paced course.
Okay.
And you're going to get access to the 6 weeks group training.
Okay.
If that ain't the best, I don't know what
So
is.
only thing they got to do is come in, look at the training, and once they look at the training, book that one-on-one with me, and I'm going to give you everything you need to know.
After they finish that self-paced course, and a self-paced course is taught by me. So everything is taught by me, not
no AI. No AI.
No AI. It's strictly me in text and in video.
I'm about to do Texas. You giving them all that?
All that. And you know why? Because I really want to see them win. And I'm not just in it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I was in it for myself, I could have just had my own PTIN and bought my own software and just filed all those tax returns by myself. But I wanted to help girls do the same thing because I saw that I was inspiring people.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, what can I do to help these girls get them in the software, help these girls for real? And I'm not charging an arm and a leg because it's not about the money.
Right. I like that. Let me ask you a few more questions. You see how you said you're not in it for the money and you don't gatekeep. Like that's all good clues of what a good mentor is. So what you think about mentorship though? Like what you really think about mentorship?
What I think about mentorship?
Yeah, what you really think about like give me your honest opinion. Like what do you really think about mentorship?
I feel like people don't talk about how hard it is to mentor, you know, especially when you have a group of a lot of girls.
Right. You got a group of about 100 people almost?
About 100 people.
Okay.
And so, you know, I wouldn't say it's hard. It gets a little complicated trying to, you know, mentor all these girls because I take that mentorship
to the heart.
To the heart.
You take
because
it to the
I'm really trying to help
you dedicated to that. You
single person that's joined my team. I'm really trying to help them.
Right.
Which is why I do the one-on-ones. I'm not charging you an extra fee to do this one-on-one.
If somebody wanted to like just say, hey, I want to go find Felicia right now, where they can go find you at?
Like you talking about
like
my
where?
socials?
Yeah, where can they find your socials at?
Like,
cause right now I'm asking because shit, I'm trying to go sign up. I don't know if nobody I don't know if they try. I'm trying to
let them know you just joined the text team this year.
So let me say that. I did just join the tax team this year. I was in a space to where I was just trying to help her sell her software on the marketing side, like social media, trying to help her on that role. But it's too much money I'm missing, to be honest, because like I said, my wife deserves her flowers. She make more than me. The stuff that I seen her make in 3 months, sometimes it would take me a whole year to make.
Is it weird that I don't like you telling people?
So let's talk about that. Say it again.
That I don't like you telling people.
Nah, it's not weird, but I understand. But it's not about who make more because the money is the same.
Right.
But I just like to say that because it's like people always think, oh, he making money. No, look, you think I'm making money.
And I'm glad how you think about it too, because some men, they'll get offended by that.
Right.
She's making more than me. So at first, that's why I didn't like you to say it. Like, what if he over there getting offended? But you show me all the time, every single day, that you're proud.
Yeah, for sure.
And you've helped me reach this level of success. Can we talk about that too?
Yeah, but we highlight you. This interview ain't about me. It's really about you. Like, and you really help yourself. Like, I'm just being for real. Like, anytime I go into the room and go get more knowledge, we paying for it, information, and we'll talk about this too. Like, but you more of an antisocial type of person. You rather me go out and go meet new people, go get the information, and bring it back to the home team.
Okay, so can we talk about that?
Yeah, of course.
Because it took a balance. You know, I'm very introverted. You're extroverted.
Right.
So that's where you helped me at, to come out of my shell.
And let's talk about that. Am I too friendly? Do you think I'm too friendly? Like, because I'm an introvert, you're an extrovert. I mean, yeah, you know, vice versa.
No,
what that make it look like?
Friendly. No, I don't think you're too friendly. I think you just an extrovert and you're cool and you like to talk to everybody. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I don't take it as being too friendly. I'm not a
most young girls these days.
I'm
that nigga
insecure.
Friendly. He all in these women's face.
I'm not insecure. I'm not insecure.
Cause you that already. And then let me go back a little bit. So me saying like you make more than me. The only reason why I wouldn't make me feel no type of way, like we a team. Like all the money the same. I don't give a damn if I told 100,000 people. It's still the same.
It's still the same.
All them bills getting paid by one person.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. I'm saying all the money the same. It don't matter. Long as we get to live the way we want to live.
Right,
It don't matter who making most money. Long as you get to wake up and I get to wake up and say, oh, what we doing today? Where we going? Like, I want to go here. You, long as you got that freedom, like.
And it's the back end work too that helped me because I feel like, okay, we got kids, right? Who's watching these kids while I'm filing all these tax returns? You know what I'm saying? Who's washing the clothes because I don't have time to? Who's folding these clothes because I don't have time to? Because I'm working in this business. And you're working on yours too, because let's not forget, like you said, you run a 7-figure company as well. So, I mean.
What's better than one millionaire?
2.
All right, then. That's all that matter though, for real. Like, and we gonna get it done. We make it work for us. I done seen you grind up to 2, 3 in the morning. That's where I be at. Even when you in tax time, that's how I'm seeing you up.
Get up to
get them ready for school. Like, I'm taking them to school, you getting them ready. But it's like I'm seeing that that grind, what you doing? How hard is it? Like, you got kids, like you got two beautiful kids, you hear me?
Definitely.
You got two beautiful kids. So how do you balance that? Like, to become this person you trying to be, and you got a life, you got kids, you got a husband, you trying to cook, like you say, you trying to wash, you know, you got to watch them. You got, listen, I'm being free. You got to put them in a tub. Like, you got to get them ready for school. Then you got a man you got to cater to. After you done might messing with them, I want my me time. Like, I want my me time.
Oh my God.
Not the bad way. I'm saying I want my me. I love my wife. I want some of my wife.
Right.
So how do you manage that though? Like, being for how do you manage that? Like, what be going through your mental? Like, how do you manage that? Like, for real.
Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it gets overwhelming. You know, sometimes I get to a point where, like, ooh, I'm burnt out. Like, I done did this for the kid. I done did this for my husband. I done did this for the business. I done helped my girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done stayed up to 2 o'clock, and now I got to get back up at 6. It's very hard. But the way I balance it, I don't even know how I balance it. I just know I got kids. I know I got a husband. And I know I got this business where I'm trying to reach my goals.
So it ain't got no choice but to work. You make a way. It has to work.
I make a
way. And I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people ask us that. That's why I just asked you that. I know a lot of people ask me that, and I know your tax preparers ask you that because they dealing with the same stuff. Like, when I teach people credit or they learning credit, I got kids. I gotta go to a job. I had the same thing, but you know what I did? I made it work. Ain't no excuses. I'm making it work. Especially if I ain't trying to be where I'm at right now in 5 to 10 years. I'm gonna make it work.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta make it work.
We're trying to build this generational wealth, and we know what we got to do to get to that point.
Yep.
So we're gonna do it, and that's what I always loved about us, because we gonna do it.
I got one more question though. Where your ring at? Okay, I just want to let everybody know on the podcast. Okay, look, she got a ring. Just something happened last night.
Last night.
We ain't got to go through that.
Okay.
Nah, just kidding. Last night it just.
Yeah, I just slept wrong. I woke up hand real swollen, like big, and I couldn't get the ring off.
4 in the morning, she up. I'm talking about, man, why is you up? Why you just standing in the kitchen? Somebody in the dark.
I was panicking.
I know. I see you. You didn't wake me up. You just standing over there, man.
Yeah, I didn't want to scare you because you get up and you start tripping. I'm like, okay, I'm the only person that need to be tripping. Right? Figure this out, how to get this ring off your finger before you go into a panic attack. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't have on my ring, but definitely very much married. Okay.
Man, I love this though. Thank y'all for watching another episode of the Stamp Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow me on all social media platforms at Stamp. And thank you to my beautiful wife for showing up and being my special guest on my first ever episode. And y'all stay tuned. Queen, tell them where to find you at, love.
You can find me on Facebook at Felicia Rice. My Instagram is CEO Felicia _ Felicia with 2 S's and not a C.